Right, so I said I'd try and make new speed builds because I wanted Mambo Lower in my strange town to be a witch and kind of have this matchmaking business and sell love potions and all sorts of like reagents and stuff. Although Spectre in my strange town is a witch and I wanted some more witches and just supernatural sims in general in the hood. So I thought, why not like create like a small little witches coven witches caravan for it to sell stuff out of. So primarily in this video you'll see me decorating the caravan on the right and maybe the caravan at the front. I did record caravan at the very back, but it's kind of shitty and I thought to myself I wouldn't want to watch that, so I'm not going to make you sit down and watch something like that. If I don't enjoy it, I don't think you would either. So here I'm just adding some wood slats and trying to make it look as dingy and kind of disgusting as possible. I kind of just feel like these caravans have been traveling all over the gap for as long as possible. Like Mambolo has just been around for the longest time, like matchmaking and creating potions and reagents and shit. So she's just had these caravans for time and she's finally just parked in Strangetown because they're the only people that have just been like, yeah, do you know what? This old lady that says she can tell the future and knows what we're going on about, that's not the weirdest thing in this community. And she's like, oh, finally, someone who's not going to question why I am the way I am. So I added lots of like what are these called, like vines and shit. I thought they were so cool. It just gives it a more aged and like rustic kind of appearance, even with like the grass and all the like you'll see out later I'll add like loads of foliage and stuff. I just thought that would be really fucking cool. And with the pool tile there as well, I have a water mod and you need a pool tile for it to like properly show up. But even when I do that, the water isn't as nice and like blue. Obviously, I think it's because it's strange and the sky isn't that blue. I think I have like a really dusty or like a dusky skybox, so it doesn't show up as blue as it does on like Pleasant View. Oh my god! I'm enough about the build. About me now. I went out today with family actually, and we went to this Turkish place, which was really nice. And I remember last time because I went out ages ago. This is like solo date because I like doing them. And I went to another like Lebanese street food and I got a shawarma, I don't know how to say that, but I got one of them and it was so like greasy and like dry at the same time. It was so weird. Like they asked if I wanted sauce and I was like, oh well, I mean, does it have sauce in it? And they were like, yeah. I was like, oh okay, it should be fine, because usually if you have a wrap like it has sauce in it, like it should be fine. So I just ate the wrap and I was like, this doesn't taste like, this isn't bang. This isn't like quenching my hunger. Like I thought this was going to be nicer than it actually was, and it just wasn't. So I was eating it, and I was disappointed. And obviously, I'd eaten a bit before. Like I went to a tapas place with my friends, and they'd like left, so I was waiting to meet up with another group of friends on that same day. So I was like, oh, let me just get something to like fill me up. And I wanted to get a wrap of shawarma, but it just didn't taste good. And like maybe if I was hungrier, maybe I could have finished it, but I was like, I don't really like it. So I got it to go box to like eat it later. It's been days and days, and I'm like, I don't even want to eat it. And I'm just like, okay, well, maybe that just is saying something. Maybe it means that I don't like it. Whatever. I have it, and it's like so greasy and oily, and just I don't know, just wasn't nice. But yeah, with this new place that I went to with the family, like it was genuinely like it tasted so good. Like the wrap, because I literally got the same like a same order, like a lamb shawarma, and it was so good. And I was like, okay, so it was just that place. Like that place was just like bad. But I am allergic to raw onions, and I forgot to tell them that I was allergic. It's like my throat like hurt. But I picked out because I had pickled onions and raw onions, and I can, as long as the onions aren't raw, it's like so weird. I don't know what it is. It might be like a certain thing in the onions that I'm allergic to. I don't even know what. I should probably go get tested for it and see exactly what chemical is like causing that reaction. But like my throat just like hurts now. So maybe me talking loads isn't helping too much, but I only had like one raw onion, like one onion slice, and that's not the worst thing because I made sure to pick out like every single raw onion I saw because I'm very picky about that. So it's fine, but It's just annoying. Anyway, back to the build. I am decorating like these architecture things that come in the game, the little stone pediments and stuff. I don't use them enough, and I want to use them more often. Obviously, because I primarily play in Strange Town, like I don't really see the need to use these. But in places like Pleasant View, I really feel like that would be quite cool. Also, I've been currently thinking because I want to be uploading more like speed builds and stuff. I want to try building my own custom hood. So I really want to try building what's it called? I haven't even thought of a name, but like a coastal fishing village with like lots of farming because I really enjoy farming in Sims games, especially with the Sun and Moon mods. Like it just adds so much, like it adds so much to farming. But I've always felt like it feels kind of out of place in Strange Town. I mean, I do have a family that does farm. The Matthew and Sarah love, they farm. They have a little but they live in like a modern house, and I'm like, it doesn't really fit the vibe. Like I don't really know where they can farm, so I want to build like a certain like I want to build a custom neighborhood like just straight up just for farming and see how that works out for me. But yeah, and I also want to build houseboats as well because I found these this custom content set of houseboats, and I think I was watching a what was it? Is it Anti-Social Bunny? Yeah, they did a speed build, this Studio Ghibli speed build, and they did like a houseboat. And I was like, oh my god, I want to build a houseboat so bad, but because I literally only play in Strange Town, I was like, well, I can't really build it in Strange Town. Like, there's no water in Strange Town for me to be doing that, so that's not an option. And I was thinking, mm, maybe I could do it in Pleasant View, so I could replace Pleasant View with this version that has like beach lots. And I was like, okay, maybe I can like build some houseboats here, but I don't really feel like it fits the Pleasant View vibe. Like Pleasant View is just a cute little like town. It doesn't really have the houseboat feeling. I don't really know how to describe it, but I feel like with a small coastal city, I don't know, like what I'm envisioning right now, I feel like it would suit it a lot. Okay, what you see me doing here is these object rotators by Sims, which at first I saw some people as well in the comments of like their posts when they first initially like revealed it on Tumblr, and they're like, why can't you just use like the object rotators that are already there? So like the object rotators before Sims ones were like OMSPs with like loads of different slots that had like 5 degrees of rotation, and you can like place your objects on top of it and press M and it will rotate. Well, I mean, they're great, but the annoying thing about them is that it just adds so many slots. So if I want to clutter a shelf right next to this chair that I've rotated 5 degrees, it would just be an absolute hassle to do that. So with these object rotators by like Sims, it's just so much easier to just rotate things, and it's like completely usable as well, which is what I love. I just use it for a decorative like stack of boxes to just clutter things up, but I've put like chairs and like different stuff, and it's like completely functional. So here this is like the main like shop area that I want people to like use and stuff. So I've cluttered the shelves a bit off camera, but I primarily wanted it to when Mambo makes like reagents and like potions and stuff to display the potions on the shelves. So that's why I thought, okay, I've cluttered these up, but I might change it up and do different shit. Yes, you can see me using these architectural like pediments and stuff here. I really like this cute little design. I haven't even play tested this, so I don't even know if this like functions or not. I mean, it should do. There's no reason why it shouldn't, but I feel like I should playtest because the Sims routing can be a bit odd. Anyway, here are the screenshots. This is just a quick and short like speed build that I thought I'd do. I'm trying to do these weekly and just see where I feel and see what I get up to, because there's a lot of lots that I want to build, and this will really like get shit into gear. But hopefully you enjoyed, and maybe I'll see you next week. Maybe I'll see you for the next part of my Let's Play, who knows.